Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Imperator Rome with me, Omega and Rome. So in the previous episode we have been hard at work fighting Carthage, and then Macedon invaded, probably thinking that we are overcommitted to the war in Africa. They are mistaken. I have on purpose raised just a couple of armies because I did not expect Carthage to be much of a problem, and to be fair, it's not. So our armies are now just doing what they can to be happy there. And I'm sending more and more troops eastwards, and I'm sending some troops even to Macedon because I would really like it if we could strengthen our positions here. We're gonna send one of the major armies down south. We have 3 and they have 6. Yeah, you can't even get there, so we'll need to conquer that anyway. I'll probably drop off this army. Yeah, they're not bad. 6 and 12. Alright. I actually managed to conquer one of our forts. Oh well, but let's unite you guys. Just for the hell of it. Embark army. And I'll send you... I can actually send you over here. That ought to work perfectly fine, but we'll see. So you conquered this and this. Can continue. Alright, you're eating up the food on your way, which is not great, but I mean, we can do only as much to protect without actually forcing us to do more damage in the long run. Because if I try to send them around or something, it would mean that they enter the combat even later than they would now, and that's not preferable. Alright, base metals. That is fine. So as we discussed before, we would like to take this territory and probably in the territory around this big lake. I don't actually know what this lake is called, and it doesn't really tell me. I have to check the map. I wasn't aware that there is such a big body of water in northern Africa. Now it might be a little bit skewed on this map. Yeah, the sieging. You guys are marching. So take these 2 forts. Yeah, you have to, because that one's already being sieged, so we're just wasting time. Let's hope we can save this one, because I would really hate to lose it to the enemy. Let's see if we can take this. It looks like we could have a chance here. They have a better general, but our army again is like 3 times their size. Alright. We are victorious. So you guys are committed to coming here. That means an elimination. And we're gonna continue over there. Oh! Alright, well, that was an elimination on our side. Battle of Amara. So, retake this fort and then march back. Actually, we don't have to. We have another army coming right here. Yeah, alright, so you will be able most likely to deal with them. What's going on here? So you got 1 fort down. You will give me military access, that's amazing. Alright, but it only allows me to enter their territory. Well, I mean, it is what it is. The coming of the city of Namara. Yes, that's something that we wanted to see. So Namara, even though located in the very north, can now become a prospering city. And I think that we would like to get here. The foundry doesn't really help. And I think that helps with immigration. I never really thought of that. Okay, they do have migration attraction, so that will help eventually. Alright, where's my ships, guys? Jesus, you're still so far away. We're about halfway through the siege. So we'll see. Alright, assault, we got only few defenders. And with that said, we can start conquering these areas. You need to go after them. This area is completely under our control. It's kind of complicated keeping tabs on two wars and being efficient about it. Yeah, it will really be important for us to stand the siege. So that would be one hell of a reconquest. Alright, they're going straight where we want them to. Okay, raiding their coast. Yeah, their siege of Larissa is lost. Yeah, I counted with that. It's not an issue per se. You are sieging, that is fine. Let's really hope that we can just take that one. Alright. Now that we got you, we can continue northwards. More trade deals. Alright, you'll take this. Let's retake the territory. Then you retake this. Yeah, alright. They're locking themselves in. So that's the best thing they could have done for us. Alright, then we got enough political influence to found a metropolis here. So do we want to? I think we do. It's time that Italy became a little bit more metropolitanized. That's not the word, I know, but I enjoy how it sounds. Alright, that fort fell. You guys are moving in. You guys are sieging. And hey, they actually retreated. Are they committed? I don't think they are. So you have... Yes, you have the better one. So let's wait for them to commit. Alright, now we're gonna fight you. And hopefully defeat you. I'll be crossing a river. I could have used the ships, but Let's not overcomplicate stuff when it doesn't have to be overcomplicated. So siege is going well. Alright, you take this one. You took this. Now I'm gonna go to Macedon. The gods of war. Our ogre known as Sempronius Lepidus have suggested an offering to one of the gods. We use political influence and get morale. Manpower recovery. The war exhaustion would be nice, but I don't think we need to. I mean, we can't. We don't even have the political influence. The game would allow me to go into a negative, but I'm not gonna be that crazy. We were defeated. Really? That's not at all what I expected. Was our morale low? Oh man, I should have checked the battle. Maybe that penalty for... But I mean, they lifted the sieges here. So it is fine, because what will happen is we're gonna have our troops there soon. And at that point they will not be able to do anything to us. Alright, this is getting a little bit ridiculous. We need to start causing up this war. Alright, so this was conquered. Alright, you guys will eliminate them, that's fine. Let's just move over there. Sieging. Did they conquer that war goal? Oh yeah. Pelagonia. We need to retake this. Alright, so we won here. That's one way to do it. Now we're gonna eliminate this other army, which is marching here. They'll be dead by the evening, and we'll fight you guys. Alright, good for us. We lost a lot of troops though. We got 11, we got 9. Can we now request what we wanted, or will they not allow it? So I want, yeah, they want to give me that. That sucks, because I really wanted it. I could take this, but that still leaves me... Yeah, we can't. Too much. Alright, we need to take this fort. And we'll decide based on that. Because if we did it, we would go over 50 aggressive expansion. That spells doom for whatever you want to do. Alright, this will fall. This will fall. I think I could actually... Wow, I have 2 of these major armies here. Ah, none can actually pass, because we need that fort first. Alright, gotcha. So you guys meet here. You have no morale, so we'll let you rest. But I really need to take this one. Where's the capital? Oh, here. Well, that's very close. So once this one falls, we'll retake it, and war score is gonna be golden. Alright, now let's march on them. That should be fine. Alright. So now I go there. And it will mean the liberation of the territory. You guys are still attached? No. No, you're not. Let you regain a little bit of morale, then march south. You really don't have good... Oh, neither have they though. So that's fine. And we've been defeated over here. Amazing job. Man. Iron. Sure. My plan was so simple. Why is it so hard to execute? I wish they weren't doing that, but unfortunately they are. Oh great, they actually sent in their entire... Oh, you're doing good. Oh man. We were really close to winning this. Like, really close. Why are you guys getting this sort of morale? Yeah, we killed so many more of them. Actually, pretty impressive. Once these armies finish that siege, it's gonna be cakewalk. Hey, you're getting reinforced. Not bad. What I could do is just, like, abandon that plan and take some of these adjacent territories from Carthage and be done with it. Alright, this is what we were waiting for. So you guys now go over there. You guys go over here, and we're gonna start causing havoc. Alright, so that was actually a pretty decent elimination. Now go back to liberate the city that we came here for in the beginning. Alright, you need to rest. Ex-slave family emerges. An impressive, hardworking, and talented slave named Gallus Messius has climbed to the top of the social ladder against all odds. Born in a stable outside Gerunda, he was educated by his kind master, worked his way to the head of the household, and was eventually freed. He came to Rome and profited through some shrewd business deals or other before serving a while as a local magistrate and has now won election to the Senate. The noble class is predictably ruffled about sharing the air they breathe, let alone the benches of the Senate, with a former slave, and the sting has drawn into question our policies on senatorial appointments and the manumization of slaves, or manumission. I don't know what that word means. Manumission of slaves. While not a patrician by blood, Gallus is certainly a well-to-do man with some influence in Rome, and no doubt his children, Tiberius and Marcus, have inherited his determination. Gallus. It's not bad. He's a son Tiberius. Messius becomes a prominent family in Rome. Well, let's get them, but does this mean we have just gotten another family? Alright. Oh, I don't mind that, but it just complicates stuff. So you get the siege ability, light cavalry morale, heavy cavalry defense, light infantry let's go with light infantry and light spearman discipline. Numerous musical instruments are depicted in Etruscan art, but none more mysterious than the aulos. Original Greek invention, the signature double reed and pipes would have been heard accompanying all manners of occasions, perhaps even lifting soldier spirits on the eve of the battle. The aulos. That's actually another thing that I'm kind of curious about, because I thought that they were limited to 4 great families. I guess that's what the mod changes. And I really like it. Look at how many characters we have now. Alright, so is there anyone very prominent here? Okay, you got really good martial and you're not corrupt. You got really good diplomacy and you're not corrupt. Good martial and not corrupt. Good diplomacy. Alright, so pretty much martial and diplomacy is where they shine. So we can appoint them. Alright, Tribunus Plebis, I'm changing you. Because that's not... Yeah, Cossus Massius, you'll take that. And we can get you as a guy who helps Marshall. You're lowering aggressive expansion, that is diplomacy. I don't think we have, anyone. But we could put you over there instead of Septimus Sempronius. Alright, that fixes it. What the hell happened here? Why don't we have grain? Yeah, we need more grain. This is becoming really bad. We are obviously bleeding out food. Are we importing anything here that we could get rid of? Anything that we don't need. Dates, national commerce, income. Well, I guess we could get rid of dates. Yeah, where are dates? Because we don't need that. I mean, we're good for money, so those are spices. Fruits, dates, here. Dates, right? Yeah. Alright, and it's gonna boost our food growth significantly. Let's trade with our partners and subjects. And that makes the most sense. They will most likely never rebel against us. And we can go with... Yeah, aggressive expansion needs to go down. So let's work on that. So how's it looking in Carthage? We have been really badly scored here. You're retaking that, so we just need... We need to fight over here. Well, bro, if we can take this and this, I'm gonna end it immediately, because that was our original war goal. You guys were defeated, but we're coming for you now. With this massive army. Awesome, that was actually really good. Now we need to take this one and... Yeah, we could take territory here, and we're done. You were really badly defeated. That is a massacre. Quickly, let's just take that and be done with it. Okay, another province fell to us. Tula. I'll actually split you in half and send half of you down south. Could I send someone? Yeah, I could send you north. Alright, so then let's split you in half as well and have one of you march north and one of you march south. And you haven't been even properly changed. Alright. Alright. So once we take this is gonna immediately tip the war score into our ranks. I'm gonna go to Billis and attack again. Our exhaustion is high. Well, I'm aware. Alright, 25. Now we're gonna march this way, or we take this fort. Come on, take it. The moment you take it, we sign a peace treaty. Alright, I think we can do it now, right? Yeah, we can't. We need to take it first. Come on. Take it all. Take it all. So we'll take here and territory here, and we're done. So reset, and I take you, you, and you. It's 20, and you guys, that's 28. It's 36. That's too much. Alright, let's not be greedy. We're gonna be asking a lot from... Actually, I can do it like this. That's a little bit better. A little bit more concise. 28. It's 38. Yeah, I'll take it like so. Yeah, we can. They're too big. And I can also ask you to release someone, can't I? Yeah, let's bring Marrakesh too, because that will make sure that this area is a little bit better. Alright, so Marrakesh has been liberated, and we have gained a significant territory in the west. Now that's great. You are actually doing good. So I'll take you back home. And you guys are going to disband. Oh, you can because of the war. I just realized. Never mind then, but I'm gonna send you anywhere. And we got a new territory, Fezan. So let's put it... This isn't gonna be a non-compliant territory, so we need someone really good for this. Secundus Claudius Severia. You are the man for the job. So where exactly is Fezan? Alright, just these. So let's see, do we have any major cities here? Do we have any cities here? We do here. But that's about it. Alright, well. It's gonna be fun. What's the... Is it unhappiness? It is unhappiness. Alright, well there's nothing we can do with that then. Cool. Now we can focus on the important part, which is subduing the Macedonians. Senatorial resistance. Alright, so we get a new consul, and they hate him. So, let them hate him. What's up with you? Why do they hate you? Polymath, silver-tongued, righteous, cautious. Man, you're really good. You're not even corrupt. Why do they hate you? Let's go with a popularity scheme. You were a governor of Africa, really? Well, alright then. Quintus Catius is gonna take your position. Alright, I'm gonna end the episode here. We have grown significantly in Africa yet again. And now we are going to finish up this. We will reconquer this territory. You guys can actually march there. That ought to be fine. I'm gonna take most of Macedon. The issue is gonna be the aggressive expansion here, because to be absolutely honest, anything we take is gonna immediately push us over the limit. So, you know, that's that. Yeah, just these, 14. We'll be fighting for a bit before we can do anything, but I would definitely like to take this territory. And because we do have a little bit here, it would, it makes sense to take entirety of, who are you guys called? Aetolia, alright, so there are cities. It's gonna remove that and just keep us poised against the Ptolemaics. I think that's gonna be our first war against them about this territory. And I'd also like to take you, because that is like a sore thumb here. And maybe this, because then we can just swallow Thrace and Epirus and have a decent connected territory. And we'll also force them to release a couple of nations. But where? Oh, and of course, this one's gonna go to our vassals. So we'll control this entire territory. But, you know, again, we're gonna be limited by aggressive expansion here. That's all there is to it. And I'm kind of afraid that Aravasia or someone else gonna seize the opportunity. Thrace could join in. But I mean, the north is safe. There's really nothing that can threaten us there. We should really look into the possibility. Oh, wait, no, we can get another diplomatic relation. Alright, so we'll pop it. We are going to pop it Carthage next time. Marrakesh, guys, how are you doing? What are you? Are you a kingdom? Marrakesh. Highland Heritage. Wait, are you a kingdom? I'm confused. What are you? Regional power, but it doesn't tell me what they're... Damn. Joseph Roman Carthage? Where the hell do you see? Oh, it's an autocratic monarchy. Okay, it tells you when you hover over the picture. Alright, well, autocratic monarchy it is. Cool. So, see you in the next one.